I was unable to actually change anything. Like everything was kind of locked, and I kind of thought that if I switched it up, I would be able to. If I was not streaming, I'd be able to make some changes to the audio encoder. But I was not able to do that. It's a little bit weird. I feel like that's a bit hot too. That. Well, that's nicer. So I'm not really sure. Hopefully we don't have any more audio problems. I guess it could be potentially a conflict with notifications, but that's turned off. So I'm not really sure what it could be. It's a tough spot, guys. Not sure. Back to the game. Sorry about that. I hope some of you are still here. Oh, cool. So that's fun. Looks like the oh, cool! If it's not one thing, it's another, right, guys? Yay! Ugh. Come on, quit. I've done this before. Cool. This is fucking great, guys. I'm so happy about this. Oh my god. Oh, we have this fixed there. I'm losing my mind. Well, this has been a great stream. So I guess I'm gonna have to go cold boot the computer, like physically just interrupt the power. Oh my god. I guess you could say I murdered it, yes. It's amazing that Task Manager just, you can go to it, and it just, sign out, switch user. Oh, I guess I can power cycle it here. There we go. You got here at a great time. And it's going to be a blast, and we're just going to have a great time. I just got to force the reboot here on the old game box. Very fun. Thank you for hosting this special of technical difficulties. You know, check this out. I can share this with you guys. This will be fun. This is our backup entertainment. I have a mean tweet I can share, I think. Oh, this is a weird one. This was on Espresso Martini. Hey, I had a dream recently where you were a hitman hired to kill me and ruthlessly hunted me, and every time I attempted to defeat you, you survived, uninjured. This terrified me, but I still enjoy your videos. That's great. Those are the kinds of comments you want to read as a person who is alive. Alright. And let's just get this guy booted up here. We should be good to go. Finally, now it is time to play. through Skyrim. Fun times, guys. What's my favorite scotch from each region? Atomic Space Viking. That is... Okay. That is probably not a question I'm capable of answering, honestly. I don't even know. Should do a shot every time my computer breaks. I'm supposed to go out to dinner tonight, so I think that's probably not wise. Will you sell me anything?
Do you have any idea how busy... So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
I am. I really like a Glenfiddich. I'm not, like, super well-versed in Scotch, to be honest. What is it? Which one do I need? Will any potion of healing do this? Is that what I'm supposed to get? Cure disease. Which I don't think... there it is. Take like 3 of them, 2 of them. Pretty expensive, apparently. Poison. It's weird. I can take that. Water breathing. Yeah, potion. Making my own bitters is something I've thought about doing for the show. It's like maybe more Twitch content. I don't know why. It's just like it's such a slow. Is this only on Twitch? The chat seems so peaceful compared to YouTube. I don't know what that means. Yes, it is only on Twitch. It's just like I don't really necessarily. It's weird. Oh, okay. Where's craft? Hey, Greg. It's not tedious. It's just like making bitters is like something where you make stuff and then wait and check on it every few days, and it's a very time-consuming process, and it's not really something that I thought I could just... This is weird to me. Oh, you can just go to ingredients. Okay. So I was like, I thought we could just like mix stuff up and see what it does. Oh, we should taste that. And that. Alright, and that. Okay. So I'm not sure that it's ideal for YouTube, but... damage stamina. Store health. Ooh. Okay. So I don't know if it's going to be something that we can necessarily do fantastic YouTube content for. But maybe we could do it on Twitch. We'll look into this. And I think I'm going to have, finally I'm going to have a friend come out with me and hang out when we do on Friday's Twitch. I think we're going to, I don't know what we're going to get up to. I should have him, make him come. I mean, it seems really, honestly, like if they can't see me, I feel like I should just ransack this fucking place. Giant's toe, nice.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? I can make all your problems with the guards go away, but it'll cost you. What do you say? Done. Now move along before you get me in trouble.
Yeah, I get to keep all my stuff, right? Interesting. just get out of here. Yeah, I don't know. 0 gold. I don't know. Must have the
What is it?
right stats, you know. I have no idea. I'm baffled by that myself.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
There we go. Let's take that potion of cure disease.
Oh, lollygagging.
Alright, on with the quest. I am on a holy quest to steal something. Oh, so back to what this guy needs to be a broke-ass drunk. So I would look into, I mean, get yourself, you're going to have to buy a bottle of something. Get a bottle of rye or a bottle of whiskey. There are definitely cheap bottles that are fine. I think that you can get a bottle of, like, first off, I hope to tell you are of age. So this is not for a young, this is advice for a person who is, you know, of age. But, you know, you can get a bottle of Heaven Hill bourbon or, you know, something pretty cheap. Skyrim's cool, I guess. And think about your mixers, right? You gotta have lemon and lime. And you gotta have some bitters, like a bottle of Angostura bitters will go a long way.
Need a drink?
And you've got to have some sugar syrup, some simple syrup, and you're gonna need a shaker. And then you can make sours, and you can make old fashions, and you can make, you know, and if you get some vermouth, you can make a Manhattan. And honestly, I really like. A lot of people say like, "Oh, what are the essentials? What should I have to start my bar?" But the answer is, what cocktail do you like drinking the most? Buy the things to make your favorite cocktail. And then look at those things and say, okay, well, what can I add to this to make the most, like, you know, second... Like, how do I turn this into the most new cocktails? What ingredient do I buy? And are those cocktails I want to drink? Which is, of course, extremely important. How far do we have to go? Purple Fizz is your favorite? That's awesome. Oh, all the way over there. Alright, Windhill. Excuse me. Ah. Fuck. But I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Honestly, like, what should I... How do I mix drinks when I have no money? You know, it's not an easy question to answer. Definitely cheaper than going out for them, I'll tell you that. How often do you actually drink every day, or varied week to week? I don't drink every day. I probably will have a few drinks tonight, and I had one drink last night. Wife and I got rip-roaring drunk the night before that, which is fine once in a while, you know. But, you know, there's plenty of nights when I don't touch a drop. It really comes down to what's going on, what do I plan, you know, do I feel like it? You know. Mix it up. Mix it up. If all of you have kids, you may have watched the sequel to Mickey's Roadster Racers. A lot of dead people here. Which is Mickey's Mixed Up Adventures, and the theme song goes, "Mix it up, mix it up," and if and then you would know that. That's all. Yeah. What goes that? What was going on there? Sit on the bench? No. I want to read the... Okay. Oh my god. Just want to read that fucking letter, man. There we go. We were a band of Legion soldiers advancing on your position. Reinforcements on the way. Talos scarred you. Alright. I'll take your cheese. And your wine. And your wine. Okay. That looks like a healing potion down there. Yeah. Man, damn, dude, they just fucking slaughtered these dudes and left them here. That's pretty brutal. Cocktails to make with beer. I've done a couple on the show. It's tough for me to pull them straight out of my memory, to be honest. My Mutter's Milk has beer in it. And then if you look at the White Russian episode, there's some... One of them has some beer in it, I think. And then, but otherwise, like cocktails with beer. They call Micheladas, call for beer. We haven't done a Michelada on the show. Red Eye certainly called for beer, but I don't know if that really counts. Michelada is about the only thing I can really think of. Ooh, man. Can he get me here? Probably. Yeah. Oh shit, maybe not. Stay back! Oh shit. Bears are super dangerous in Skyrim. Like, way worse than dragons in a lot of cases. I don't know, you know, it's a good question. I never added it up. I mean, I would maybe some. I mean, I spend some money on fruit, yeah. Yeah, Fernet is great. This is a Ironside, actually. There's a little pop-up for that. Should be running. Should come up right over the top of my head. It'll come up every so often and say Ironside. It's awesome, by the way. It's super great. If you want to buy one, there's like a code underneath me that you should check out. Get yourself $150 off, I think. I want to finish that bear off, though. I want those experience points. And the doobly-doo, yeah, exactly. first bear we've taken in this game. Got that bear. Can't you just Fusrodo it? I guess, I don't know. I guess I do I don't even know what button my shouts are on. I have one shout. I forgot about the shouts. That's a part of this game. All the bears are scary. Bears are scary. They're a very dangerous critter in this game. Auto healing in this game is one thing that is kind of weird. I don't really know how I feel about that. I mean, at the moment, I think it's great because I'm healing up. But, yeah, I don't know. This seems like a dangerous direction. No. We're fine. Yeah. Mountain flowers, lots of those. Sounds like another bear. Wolves. Looks like we're not gonna go down this way, we're gonna have to go around. Yeah, everybody keeps telling me this. I keep hearing about this game Metro. I gotta check it out, I guess. I think honestly though, well, the link is in the doobly-doo. I don't think that you can click on the pop-up that comes up. That's mechanically, I just don't think Twitch is even equipped for that. It's just a little symbol that comes up every so often. I think I'm supposed to leave it up all the time, but yeah, you can always new tab. Like I said, it's a code. It's not even a special link. I think the doobly-doo is a Matt Koval reference. Yes, I'm a stealth archer. I'm playing a murder cat. Why? What would you prefer I be? That's the thing about this game. That's like a big complaint I have about Skyrim. Is that like tomorrow I could just be like I'm a wizard now, and I could easily respec this character to be a wizard very quickly. Conrad, I've barely been playing Skyrim. I've been playing a lot of other stuff. But Skyrim seems to be the thing that people want to watch the most. I don't know who this person is. Should we murder him? Yeah, I almost played... This is almost a Fallout 2 stream, actually. But, you know, just anecdotally, it seems like most people want to watch Skyrim. Well, if I talk to him first, then I'm not going to have a sneak attack on him, right?
I am waiting for a good death. My time has come. I am old. Too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age. So I will die. Malakath has given me a vision of a glorious death. As you can see, it has not yet arrived. Indeed, one should find his death while he can still call himself a proper man.
You're an orc.
We Orcmen are not like these Nords and Imperials who carry on
Proper
until
man.
they are
Orc.
gray and feeble and their hair falls out. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so when that thing is you? Yes, were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please Malakath. Perhaps. Are you sure about this?
No, I don't want to fight you.
You should leave. I don't want you scaring off my good death.
Okay, cool. Bye. You suck. You are a member of a weird and disturbing cult. La di da da da. Just the picking flowers. It's picking flowers. Just sneaking around. Oh, we got wolfed. Why do you have this game but you don't play it? I don't. That's the thing. That is something I can't relate to. Why you buy the game but you don't play? Why you do that? This is probably how I got the ataxia. Ataxia. Hello, Missile Annie. It's a weird name, Missile Annie. You don't have to buy it. Gotta do anything. You don't let Steam control you. Who is detecting me? Like the sky? Is that an orc? No. Another bear. We will avoid bear number 2. Bum, 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 bum. Well, I am playing a serial killer. That's the role playing. That's the role play that we're doing here. This is a. He's just a thrill kill guy. He's just a murderish cat man. Not a very nice guy. Ooh, what's going on down there? Looks like some kind of weird thing. I think that I played through this once. This game. I think that's got some. I know I fought a dragon there. I think that's some kind of a dragon thing. I think. Dragon mound. Skeleton dragon. I don't feel like I am the person who can fight a skeleton dragon. I feel ill-equipped for that task. Always with these wolves, huh? Do I plan on... Oh, God. I wish I could do something with this stupid dragon shit. I have nowhere to put it, and it's so valuable, like it's stupid to throw it away, right? Do I plan on doing blacksmithing? Maybe. I guess to some degree I've already done some. Yeah, I should buy the house, I guess. But buying the house seems really out of character for me. Like, can I steal it somehow? That's true about houses. They are like giant storage units you can sleep in. Is this guy essential or something? Because, like, I have definitely slain him. Who's Maik? I hate essential characters. That's the worst part of that. That's cool, though. Shit, that's really cool. That's very, very cool. 27-inch monitors. Why? Yeah, I have all 27s. That's right. He's in the Thieves Guild? Oh, well, that was shitty. Probably shouldn't. Ooh. Probably shouldn't have tried to kill him if he's in the same guild as me. That's shitty. It seems like that would be a damaging place to go for a swim. So I'm going to stay out of there. Just collect some poison making stuff. Rabbit. Chased by a wolf. Sounds like there's a dragon nearby. My goal is to avoid the dragons. Shit. Yeah, I want no part of that. Creep cluster, thank you. I'm just gonna tickle in my throat, guys. Drive me crazy. Jazz boys. Oh, nice. Collect them jazz boys. Can't you smell all the dead wolves on me? I'm way off track here. We won't be slaying any dragons today, guys. I'm sorry. I don't think so, anyway. As exciting as it is watching me go harvesting. Oh, looks like we just went up a level. Love that. Harvest. Harvest, harvest. Hey, I am that cocktail guy. The Jabingles? The Jabingles. That's me, that cocktail guy. I'm going to rename my show. I believe I've been spotted. Cannot fight this dragon in the open. Okay. Oh, fuck! Gosh! James E. Pepper Whiskey. No, I haven't tried that. I don't know what that is. Honestly, stuff with names like that, with pepper and like with, it sounds like garbage. There goes that sponsorship. I don't know, what's screwball whiskey? I don't know what that is. Health, generally speaking, sounds like a good idea. Okay. Slowing time is pretty cool. Yeah, that's what I want, that power shot. Jabingles, man, you're getting in trouble. I don't know why you're doing it. Oh, I still haven't taken my bot off nuke mode. I like this chat room. I think it's running just fine. You guys want... What do you want to do? You want to spam me? I don't get the problem. Does light armor weigh nothing in my inventory or only while I'm wearing it? Alright. Sprinting while sneaking executes a silent forward roll. Oh, lockpicking too. I have like basically Thieves Guild armor and a bow. Alchemy is useful. Oh, that's cool. Require your strongest potions. Oh, no, I do want to go up a level, thanks. What does Hunter's Discipline do? Eh. Requires 40. I guess I'll take this. Like, 50-50 on it, but I think I'll take it. With this water being like boiling, I kind of figured it would hurt you to be in it, but I guess they decided to not go for that level of immersion. get back on course here. We're way off track. Shit. Perhaps it can only see movement. An illusionist assassin. Ooh, what does illusion magic do? That's interesting. I haven't really done anything with magic in Skyrim. Maybe I should just be like a wizard. I am in a shadow. Presumably this will help me hide. Scatab, I just need to buy another camera and I can do that. Well, actually, I was pricing it. It's funny. I was just pricing this out. I need like to spend some money. I want to. It's like a $3,000 buy-in, but I would be going to buy a couple of 3 Canon M200 cameras probably. There's a couple of other options, and then a Sonnet. What do you call that thing? Thunderbolt expansion chassis and a Magewell card with 4 HDMI inputs on it. And then that was going to be my permanent multi-camera setup. I can run 2 cameras now, but the second camera that I have it's like an old DSLR. It's not ideal to use for a couple of reasons. Doesn't have autofocus, for example. At least not when doing any kind of video streaming. I guess we're going to learn this word or some shit. Gajita's word? What is word? And then that will be like for doing multi-camera interview setups and stuff, and for... But yeah, I mean, I could easily have a camera just set up in the bar. The problem is that, too, is that like I do worry about that camera. And I guess I could stick a webcam over there. I've got a bunch of those. But I do worry about like it overheating, just like being on, just in case I might want to use it or something like that. I don't care about your stupid boots, though. Can I safely slide down? Yeah! Look at that! Ah, we evaded the dragon and stole all of its stuff except for its bones. So I want to get a D&D game going. We did tested it once, and that's also the reason I need the multi-camera setup. That is the plan. But currently, I need new players, or I need more players. I need players with schedules that work for when I want to stream it, and that's hard to find. But that will be the plan. 2 of the players are available when I would like to stream, which will be like during business hours, not in the middle of the night, basically. And then 2 of the players that I had can't really do anything except for like late at night after work, and it's just like it's a pain in the ass, honestly. It's just not really when, you know, the more I looked at my schedule, the more I was like, you know what, this is not when I should be committing to putting this on the schedule. Like, it's one thing if like, nothing going on tonight, maybe I'll go down and play some video games. But it's like another thing to like have a dedicated, like, and I must stream at 9 o'clock on like a Tuesday night or something like that, because it's just not always going to be a great time for me. It could turn into extremely stressful times for me. Yes, I do DM. I prefer to be a player, but I don't have a lot of opportunities to do that. So, are you taking in viewers/subs for my game? What is that campaign? What does that mean? Like letting viewers join me? We're playing in person, so you would have to be somewhat local to me. And two, nothing against anybody here in the chat, but my wife has asked me not to bring any strangers from the internet home. So. That route, too heavy. For me, Dr. Doom, yeah, it's a good question. I think that a dropper full is about a dash. Certainly a dash is a lot more than a drop. But I think that it's quite a bit, to be honest. I guess I'll eat these bear claws and learn some things about bear claws by eating them. But yeah, honestly, my friend Ari is probably going to join me on stream on Friday, and he's probably going to do a lot of complaining about the fact that we haven't been playing D&D because he's in that game. Or he's intended to be in that game. So, don't worry. You guys bitch about it, they bitch about it, everybody bitches about it, it's great. Okay. Well, let's get rid of the stupid goat hide. Yeah, we can get rid of all those. Oh, man. Well, I guess the first thing to do would be to find a game and get into it. Hi. I am fine. How are you? Yeah, I guess that's about it. Find a game and get it.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get?
How do you start a D&D game? How do you start one, like, as a dungeon master? Like, how do you literally, like, You know what? Honestly, I gotta tell you guys, you should check out Matt Colville. He's got a phenomenal series that he's done on YouTube, and I think it's on Twitch. It started on Twitch, called Running the Game. And there's a lot of resources out there for people who are interested in DMing. I don't really have probably the best advice for a lot of people, to be honest. It's a physical game, like a board game. Yes, Dungeons and Dragons is not... Well, you didn't used to play miniatures. We always did Theater of the Mind. But I hate that term, but apparently that is now the term of art. When people say Theater of the Mind, it just seems so, like, highfalutin. But, yeah, when I was in high school, we never had miniatures. But, yeah, you can use miniatures, and a dry erase board or wet erase board is not a bad way to go. Some people get terrain. That's pretty advanced. In my case, I would be using a digital map, actually. And you sit around the table and roll dice together. And somebody is running the game and is operating all of the baddies and setting up the story, and the other people are playing the game, and it's cool. It's fun. Hello. I guess that's what you need to know about the D and the D. So I'm not a big fan, honestly. Personally, I feel like terrain and minis, like, I always think that I almost just want, like, tokens and something I can draw on, because once you have terrain and minis, you're kind of locked into the visual representation that you physically have, and maybe you want to describe something else and you don't want to have to buy freaking more stuff. I don't know. Have I thought about joining a Twitch D&D game?
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Yeah, I couldn't care less.
Maybe the reason these Grayskins don't help Imperial spies.
Yeah, I guess I should do that. I should get in somebody else's game on Twitch. That'd be fun. I could try that. So I found this app called Dungeon Fog that, for my particular use case scenario, is looking very, very promising. I can't say that it would be great for everybody, but for me, it looks phenomenal. But I've played around with the app. I haven't actually run it in a session yet, but I'm planning to. That is my plan, and it looks really cool. So I'm telling people about Dungeon Fog. Okay, is this the place? Okay, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to steal something? D&D is limited by your imagination. I suppose that is one way to put it. You know, the other way to say it would be that it is as unlimited as your imagination. But we're limited only by your imagination. That is certainly the idea, yes. Anybody here? Like, did I just show up at exactly the right time to rob this place blind? Cool, yeah, sure. Fantastic. We should probably just get the fuck out of here, but... Jeez, I can't help, but I gotta do some cooking. So, unlike alchemy, you can't just mix up ingredients. You can run Dungeons and Dragons in any setting you desire. It's a rule set, right? So you can, I mean, and there's a lot of other role-playing games, by the way. D&D may not be the best suited for what you want to run, in which case you should consider another rule set. Something like Fate is pretty malleable. A lot of people like the Fate system. I was running a Fate game. You know what? I ran one session of a Fate game. We were doing kind of a weird Western, and I was very interested in where it was going, but it was another one of those situations where, like, the party just couldn't really make it happen. What is this place? So full of money and goodies. It's just a wonderful place to rob. We should just go around robbing the entire city. There's also like Warhammer 40k RPG. We had a good session, game of that we ran for a long. I was running for a long time. It was cool. It started out we were running what's the name of the game where you're acolytes for an Inquisitor? That's a great game setup, by the way, too, because like it's just like, oh, and you have a boss who gives you jobs. So that's like one of the best things. Like, you don't even need to worry about a story hook so much, right? Like Dark Heresy, yeah. So the game started out Dark Heresy because that was the book that was out, but Rogue Trader had come out after we started the game, and so they had a very semi-heretical Inquisitor that they were working for, and he had this whole lifelong plan to basically escape the clutches of the Imperium so that he could live, you know, a freer life. And it involved restoring, like, basically they had been running all these missions and didn't realize that they all kind of added up to restoring this, like, never completed Star Cruiser so that they could and certifying a warrant of mark or whatever for so that he could basically get away from everything. And so then the game, everybody kind of respect into Rogue Trader. We had to kind of fudge the rules a bit because there was not multi-classing in that game system. Yeah, I played Skyrim before. This was a long time ago. I played it on a PS3 when it first came out. I haven't played it since. We just want to get rid of some of this shit. Like all this ale, all that, all this cabbage and shit about it. We should find a place to actually, like, maybe sell some stuff or whatever. Or convert all these ingredients into potions. Probably someplace around here where I can do that, right? I don't want to talk to this person. I really just, like... I see somebody with, like, a name like that, and I'm like, oh my god, you sound like such an obnoxious person. I don't want to deal with you. Hello, rooftops, yes?
The best way for us to win the Nord's respect is through hard work.
Good for you. I don't have anything... Why would you say that to me? Are you well?
You've seen how we live. Cramped alleys, run-down buildings.
Sounds like a
few
cool
guard
place.
patrols. Even the name Grey Quarter is an insult.
Who are you talking to, man? There is nobody here.
Let me know if you see anything you like. All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say. Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a... Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it. You're telling me. Take a look.
Yes, my name is Lionel. I suppose I will sell this. Where's the sell button? E. 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 Get rid of all this fucking shit. It's like E. E. Maybe links are turned off. Yeah, it's possible. Got my orc bow, arrows. That's all I need. Okay. Get rid of it. Oh, he's out of money. Oh, well. What do you have to buy? What do you have to buy? Got any potions? I'll take that, take that. Take that. Sure.
Do come again.
Penicillin. I like a penicillin. I think I did an episode on it, right? I shot an episode on it. Maybe it hasn't been released yet. I can't keep it straight.
Hi, mister.
And sure, I'm happy to talk about whatever. Whatever. We can chat, whatever. Talk about anything you guys want to talk about. Found Rehel ginger in the old-fashioned makes sense. I know what Rehai ginger, Yojimbo. I know what Rehai ginger is. What is it? Sounds cool. Alright, we gotta get our... I feel like I should rob this whole town, but I have limited ability to carry stuff, so... We should probably... Where are we? Where's that... No. Leave it. We'll remove it, yeah. How do I click around? How do I move? Ah. Where's Whitehelm? Or Whiterun? It's over there. No. Place a marker, please. We'll go to Run. Buy a house. You got emotes for subscribing, but you can't use them? Do I have all the emotes turned off? If I have all the emotes turned off, that's... I mean, you're not supposed to spam them, right? I feel like emotes are not... I don't think I have emotes disabled. Hang on. Here's what we're going to do, guys. Yeah. Oh, shit. Go back to Stream Manager, please. Nope, nope. Stop it, Greg. Clicky wrongy. Managing a poll. New poll. Too much night pot. Yes. No. Okay. An episode on yeast. You just want an episode on yeast, huh? That would be, yeast episode. What's the most expensive drink I ever drank? I don't even know, honestly. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna tell you about some, like, you know, group drinks I had at tiki bars that are like $80 a pop or something like that. That's probably the most expensive drink I ever had. I guess, that actually looks really good, I gotta say. This is vanilla, other than being, like, the new version. Looks great. Any... Plan on getting any followers or mobile storage walkers? Well, I don't know. It seems weird to be a sneaky guy who's being followed around by somebody less sneaky, right? Have I been to the cocktail scene in Atlanta? I have not. Yeah, as I say, the Pickle Rick episode was definitely the most expensive thing I've done with any... Most expensive spirit I've used on the show, I think. Although, I gotta say, the... What's that called? I don't know why I'm glowing. Oh, cool. I've contracted a rock joint. Good thing I have another ocean for that. What's that episode called? The... Words come out of mouth. The one. Blue Blazer. It's probably pretty... That was really expensive. It was an expensive bottle of scotch, and we burned a ton of it. So, as far as just spirit use goes. You know, realistically, I mean, I think that a hair of the dog drink, I could see there being some truth in the prairie oyster. That might work. There's something in that egg protein, right? That's a thing, actually. And for the most part, you just gotta drink a ton of water, sleep it off. There's no magic bullet there, guys. Sith Spirit? No, it was a bottle of Henny XO, which is pricey. I didn't have to buy it though, so nobody actually paid for it. Walked off of another film shoot. How do I get a hold of Everclear and nitrous oxide? Well, Everclear is sold at liquor stores. Although in some states it's not legal, so depending on where you live, you might not be able to get it. A ghost, I guess? I don't... What is that? Oh, shit, man. I don't think I'm able to hurt that thing. Am I hurting it? I guess so, a little. This is going to eat up a lot of arrows to kill. Vodka? Strong vodka? But, I mean, Everclear is 100 and... It's 95% pure ethanol. That's all it is. So, what do you want to do with Everclear? When did I talk to... I think I used it once, kind of almost as a gag. I can't think of a single thing to... Yeah, a little flame. I have no fire, though. And then the other question was, how do you get nitrous oxide? I don't know. You can get nitrogen cartridges. I guess those are nitrous oxide, actually. For your icy whipper. So you can order those on Amazon. I guess if you wanted to use them for nefarious purposes, you know, nobody could stop you. Ooh, Attaboy just opened a bar in Nashville. It's a very large mountain. Can we get over this? Oh, yeah, this is stupid. We should fucking leave it. I hate the way everything works in this game sometimes. We should jot to the south, run into that water, and follow that river. Liquid nitrogen. Totally different. Totally different. So one, you must have a Dewar flask to store liquid nitrogen in. And they're pretty expensive. If I'm not mistaken, I have one I borrow from a friend. But they generally run at $600, and that's just for the bottle to store it in. However, once you own one, liquid nitrogen is pretty cheap to acquire. You can get it at your local welding supply. I will say this, though. Going with a relatively open, and they must be relatively open because they'll explode, otherwise, Dewar flask to pick up liquid nitrogen from your welding supply is one of the more harrowing experiences of your life. I don't recommend you do it, honestly. It's a safety concern issue. Not that you're going to get, it's not like you're going to turn into the fucking Terminator and like freeze and shatter. That's nonsense. The concern is that your bottle of liquid nitrogen is going to tip over in your car and fill your car up with nitrogen. And instead of getting hypoxia, which is what happens when you've drank too much, when you have too much CO2 in your body, and your body does all these things, like, you start huffing and puffing and your vision starts going out, and you're like, hey, I feel like I'm suffocating. It's not good. There's too much nitrogen in the air. You're not getting enough oxygen. Your body has no response. It just, you just die. So, dropping a ton of liquid nitrogen in your car and having it evaporate would be bad. And it can happen. That's like the main concern. And I saw, based on that, I have to strongly caution. I wonder if the silver sword is worth any money. I mean, interesting. So, but, but I would say, though, if you have a safe mechanism for storing your liquid nitrogen and you are set up to do it, it's actually really cheap. It's like $2 a liter. And a liter of liquid nitrogen properly stored will last quite a while. Why are we killing these people? I don't know. I should probably just take that curing potion, though. Yeah, for me, my hangover food is I just want, like, eggs fried in butter. Just, like, greasy fucking eggs. Potions. Cure disease. Potion of... cure disease. So what is this place, now that we've murdered the people guarding it? Okay, so the tower is only open from underground. Oh, no it's not. However, there is oddly no stairs going up. Put your lockpicks in the safe. No one will think to find them there. It's amazing. You don't want anybody stealing your lockpicks. Are lockpicks a thing you can blacksmith in this game? They should be like really easy to make. There's the Gallow Rock. Oh, wet socks. Fuck that, man. I don't know what we're gonna find down here. I don't even know why I'm going down here. I'm just a cat looking for trouble in a big bad world. Jeez, yeah. It's dumb that you would have to get a mod to forge lockpicks. Like, that's a very easy thing to make. Some trousers, nice. I don't know what to do with them, but... Whoa, 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 whoa. X. Shit, what is it? Oh, shit, Z is the foos button, by the way. I forget, okay, you hold down and you to move stuff around. Damn it, what was it? Oh, man. Yeah, I guess these guys are like a clan of werewolf hunters. They're real into killing them werewolves, I guess. I mean, all I know is that their swords are made out of money. It's a huge mistake, having a sword made of money. I have done my best to ignore the Skyrim Civil War in this game. I have zero thoughts on it. Sounds nice. Oh yeah, nice, nice. What? I am Khajiit. I have no interest in what's going on in Skyrim.
Is someone there? Must be my imagination.
See you later, Conrad Severin. It's nice to hang out with you. Khajiit has nothing. Please return to your seat. It's totally safe. Yes.
It's not the... Is someone there?
Khajiit is no one. I haven't finished Outer Worlds yet. I should go back to... You idiot! You complete idiot! That's great. Yeah. I haven't finished Outer Worlds yet. I should go back to it, honestly. Complete freaking idiot. Oh my god. Did I have any experience in entertainment or show business before HUD? Well, as an editor, this was my job, editing, you know, social media videos and content for YouTube, and that's an alive werewolf. You have to be careful about that.
Is someone there?
And I was doing improv. I studied improv at the Upright Citizens Brigade. I was performing pretty regular.
Time to end this little game.
She's pretty good. Ah!
No sign of her.
I love when they kill you and they say, no sign of him. Like, yeah, that's true. I don't exist anymore. So I guess yeah, improv in New York. I had a team that was, you know, they call it an indie team. We were performing somewhat regularly. And editing. I deserve that. I am quite sneaky. Well, I think the one thing too is that the representation of how much light you're seeing here is actually significantly greater than what the numerically the game is dealing with. Like what you're like, if this was a visually accurate representation of the amount of light that was actually in this room, it would be almost dark, right? There's a lot of fake ambient light added in here. I'm gonna see the results of that poll now. Too much Nightbot. 100% no. So I think we're gonna keep the Nightbot dialed exactly where it's at. Sorry to those of you who feel maligned by the by Nightbot. This bottle of banana liqueur. Do you have any recommendations of what to do with it? Ooh, combine it with chocolate. Get yourself a chocolate liqueur. Boy, banana liqueur, man, that's a tough one. I think I've actually done a little bit with it, but boy, that's a tough one to just like add other stuff to it, you know? Strawberries and bananas go together. You make a strawberry daiquiri and add a little banana in there. Make a strawberry banana daiquiri. Nice. That might be a thought. Don't want to let him out. What is this peanut butter whiskey everybody's talking about? Why is there peanut butter whiskey? Why does that exist? Like, you only have other fruity liquors to work with. I mixed it with green apple whiskey, and that was a mistake. Well, apples and bananas don't... I don't know. Does that immediately sound like something you want to drink? Not to me, honestly. Looks like she died happy. That's nice. She's just, like, so smiley. Really into decorating the place with the heads of these werewolves, which is gruesome, to be frank. I really, come on, the way these people have been like just getting up when I fire, that is kind of some weird stuff going on here.
Someone there? Nothing here after all. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I know I heard something.
I know, you're so close to finding me. So close. Okay. Ooh, hawk feathers. I have many silver swords now. Hey, carrot. Ah, yes. Might not. You know what? Well, Pepe, I hope you've been getting good grades. Oh, we're gonna be able to get through this one. Shit. Damn. Oh well. Thanks for hearing. Thanks for saying so, Observer 98. Glad you're enjoying the show. Totally normal shit here, guys. Building materials. What? I should make a TikTok account. I'll tell you what, man. I downloaded TikTok and I looked around at it, and I very quickly came to the conclusion that I am too old to be on TikTok. Mostly because I feel like there was no way to prevent me from committing. Like a lot of young girls, like I don't feel good looking at TikTok. I don't like it. Made me feel like a mega creep.
Must be my imagination. Huh?
Right now I'm like too close to that light. There we go. Get over here.
What was that? Must be my imagination.
Alright, alright, alright.
What was that?
I feel like that would kill you.
I know I heard something.
Come on.
Huh?
Guys, this is not modded. I'm not cheating.
I know I heard something. No more! I yield! I yield!
I think he's dead, isn't he? There's a pile of freaking skulls. These guys suck. Wait. Something there. Upper on. I don't say that. Cool. So I think that's probably everybody in this place. Oh, nope, no door. Oh, we were in here. Just didn't happen to come this way. Also, I guess I forgot to check that. Well, it's not so much as magic. I think it's just like it's close to magic. It's, I mean, remember that it's a this is a graphical representation of a numerical RPG, right? Like, you're basically, if you try to think about what's under the hood here, it's rolling dice on everything that you want to try and do. I guess you can harvest the rabbit? That's really weird, but sure. And a big piece of that is, you know, like, I'm stealth, right? And sure, the game has just got me sitting here, but that's just a graphical representation. You know, like, what's going on under the hood is that, like, I have a stealth of 80, so, like, I'm not just hanging out here. I'm, like, you know, I'm somewhere up here. I'm braced up against these ceiling rafters or whatever, like a ninja doing some straight-up kung fu movie shit. I guess you could rebalance it. You could make the stealth. Loof's scared. That's cool. Like, what you're talking about, though, is it comes down to, do you want this to be a first-person shooter where your mouse and keyboard skills are the thing that matter about finding the shadows and being the right distance and stuff like that, right? Or do you want this to be a role-playing game where... leave it. The what's going on, the stats of your character are what's mattering. I don't know. The fact that, like, I have a high stealth, like, you know, the fact that I'm hidden doesn't really bother me. It's a game design philosophy question. Like, I was playing, like, and this is a game, like Fallout 3, or Fallout 4, I should say, is a game where I think, actually, oh, interesting, they have that exact same problem. You know, we got to balance this RPG thing with this first-person shooter thing. And so they create VATS, and VATS is dependent on your numerical skills, right? Your character skills. But, like, the rest of the game is just a first-person shooter. So essentially, in Fallout 4, like, I never use VATS because I'm significantly better at just shooting with my hands, with the mouse and the keyboard, than I am going to be with VATS, right? At this point in the game. Maybe late game I would use VATS. But that's kind of weird to me. It's like kind of like, well, that's a sort of broken game. Kind of breaks immersion if we're trying, you know, I don't know. Well, break a leg, Cartwright. And thanks for hanging out. Oh, giants live here. That's a giant bag. Almost certain that's a giant bag. We gotta be very careful. Oh, yeah, that is giant, yep. So I came this way because on the map, I said, this is the way to go. But now I'm seeing that what this map is, this is badly, you know what I want? I want a mod that puts topographic lines on this, because I don't know, I didn't know there was a giant fucking cliff here that I have to navigate. Certainly didn't look like that on the map. I think I can get up that, though. You think VATS breaks immersion because that couldn't be reused in real life. To me, the issue really, it just comes down to the fact that it is subverting its own game mechanics in a lot of ways. What is that, a werewolf or something? I don't want anything to fucking do with whatever the hell that is. My summer car? I should check that out. The difficulty with modding the map in texture in Skyrim is the same as most distance LOD texture. I don't follow, to be honest. No, VATS is basically, I mean, if you played Fallout 1 and 2, VATS is just really attempting to make Fallout 3 feel like Fallout 1 and 2 as much as they can while still being a first-person shooter. It really is just... It's exactly what I said it is. It is two systems that exist side by side and kind of break and negate each other, which is one of the things that I think that Fallout did that sucks. When did you get to see me play Octodad? I think that would be a very frustrating time. It's depressingly small, Pepe Goodfather. Depressingly. Then modify the texture in this. If you modify the map texture in Skyrim, faraway things look like your map does. I don't follow. Yeah, but can't you just like? It's interesting. But what if I don't want to modify texture? What if you just want to do like an overlay on the map? Couldn't you do like an overlay of just like make a new texture that lays on top of the existing texture? There's not like an ability to do that, or that would be really heavy duty. Moderate, where, because I'm just imagining like literally like a transparent texture that has a set of, you know, like contour lines on it.
What was that? Now you're mine.
Not likely. I guess I have to do those in order, though, huh? Oh well. What? Feels like a long time ago. Why am I over encumbered now? I wasn't before. That shit. Oh, I'm not. I just caps lock was off. Back to following. Where we go. These bugs look useful. Ah. Ah. Stupid dark wings. I want them. I want them all. I don't want them that bad. This is my main job, Care. About February last year, I went to making How to Drink my full-time job. I mean, like the thing is that people say, "Oh, that's awesome!" Like that it made you that much money. Well, yeah, but I also had to take a major pay cut. I feel like I've just now back to a point where it's like a little bit like I'm close to what I was making last year or when I was editing. My last time I had like a full time job. I was a freelance editor, so I haven't had a full time job in a long time. But I worked full time, all the hours I worked, from gig to gig. Editing this, editing that, commercial stuff, and web spots and corporate videos, whatever. Yeah. So, how to drink. This is my full-time job. You have 398 mods on Skyrim? What is all those mods for? What do they do? Like, just out of curiosity. Like, I feel like, man, how come many? Oh, man. Watching a stream while working on moving back into my house since it's being renovated after catching on fire Christmas night. Oh, my God. That is... Well, I'm glad you got your house back. Good for you. That's crazy. Oh, so I consider it all to be one thing. Certainly, the bigger piece of the pie. You got to have multiple diversified revenue streams to make it in this day and age. Ever since 2008, you can't rely on one income. So the main piece of my pie is definitely YouTube, but I'm trying to make Twitch a big piece of the pie, so that not so much because I'm trying to like make more money, although I am, but because. You never know. I don't own YouTube, right? Like they could change something. Anything could happen. I might not be cool tomorrow. So you just want to be diversified, so that if like YouTube has a bad month, Twitch can carry the weight. If Twitch has a bad month, YouTube carries the weight. And try to spread it all around. That's the idea, anyway. I've been spending a lot of time on Twitch, really trying to build Twitch out. Mostly. Graphical, mechanical improvements, bug fixing, some low features like realistic hunting and cooking, and more complex magic, new quests, dungeons, world modifications, realistic medieval style cities. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Jeez. Well, Care. I hope I'm saying your name right, Care. I always shoot more than one episode. Lately, we've been doing like 5 in a day, and then we shoot the 5 close-ups, and then we'll switch in the afternoon to shooting 5 sets of, we'll shoot the 5 master shots, me talking, making the drink, and then we'll move the camera around, reset up, get set up for close-up shooting, and then we'll shoot the 5 sets of close-ups. We've tried it a couple different ways. So far, that's been... Never thought I would watch something on Twitch. You've changed my mind. Dr. Doom, check it out, man. Changing lives here. For the better, presumably. We've tried a couple of different format systems as far as how to shoot the show. Lately, 5 and 5 has been the way to go. And next time we shoot, I think we're going to be set up really, since I've been doing so much Twitch and I've kind of been sinking money into the hardware to make all this work. I think next time we do a shoot on how to drink, we're going to be able to live stream. We have done it before, but I think we're going to be able to live stream to Twitch way more successfully the next time we shoot. So we'll do like a behind-the-scenes live stream so you can see exactly what it looks like when we're making the show. How many members work with you for the YouTube channel? So how many people have I got on the show? So there's me, and then I got 2 friends who are kind of partners with me on the show creation. But one of them is more silent. Stefano is really busy with his regular day gig, and so he's not around so much, unfortunately. But Meredith and I pretty much produce the show. She's somebody I know from college. We went to film school together. So in a day of shooting on set, you'll have me, a cinematographer. The cinematographer has an assistant camera operator. And then we'll have a production assistant, usually 2 production assistants actually, myself and Meredith. So there's like 7 or 8 people on set usually. You need an accounting intern? I got you. No, I don't. I'm sorry. Thank you. Do you need on-set medical staff? Technically, we probably are supposed to have that, actually, but no. Can you do a husband's of Target drink? What the fuck is a husband's of Target? What does that even mean? Who are the Target husbands? Is that like Instagram boyfriends? Check out check out the Outer Worlds. I did it, kind of. I did an episode for concentrated distillate, which is a recipe that you find in the Outer Worlds. It's exactly that. It's basically drinkable apple pie. Apple pie. I mean, apple pie moonshine is moonshine that's been flavored like apple pie. It's just ethanol that you sweeten and flavor up, basically. I mean, I don't want to give short shrift to what moonshiners do when they make their moonshine, but that's basically it, right? Like you make pure. I'll check it out. Husbands of Target. I'll check it out. But you just make a, you know, ethanol, or as close to pure ethanol as you can. That's what you're trying to make when you make moonshine, really. And then, you know, add stuff to it to make it taste like apple pie. So you can do that. And that concentrated distillate recipe that's what it tastes like. Ha ha ha! Catching these fireflies! Catch them! Catch them! Die, you son of a gun! Give me back my arrows. No problem, Care. It's pretty cramped around here when we shoot. We work as an electric. I'll say, I work as an electric. That is very different than saying I work as an electrician. I know exactly what you mean. Cultural Marxist. Interesting. What does that even mean? What's a cultural Marxist? Or is there an R in there that I'm missing? Let's go up a level. It's a pun. Oh, it's pronounced seer. Okay. There we go. No, I'll take the Lightfoot. That's what we did before. Alright. I find that, like, constellation fan to be almost impossible. Constellation thing to be almost impossible to navigate. Am I a Devils fan? Not really. No. I'm not, like, a hockey fan, to be honest. Or a sports fan. I did play ice hockey, but I never got into watching it. I just thought it was... I don't know. I never was into much watching sports. It always was like, wanted to play, not watch. It's boring to me. Okay. Is this guy essential? Probably anyway. Which doesn't allow booing? What were you trying to do?
Nothing. Skyrim belongs to the Nords.
I don't think Twitch cares. Nightbot might care if you're spamming the shit out of something.
We are routed. Hold through.
Why not? Okay. What's this guy up to, man? I mean, he's got the Cannibal's Handbook, I feel like I was right to get rid of this guy. That's my strategy. I kill people and find out what they were guilty of. Ooh, your lack of hockey fandom. Sorry. You'll just have to get over that one. Do you have to save it when you open the character menu? If not, you should. Do you have it saved when you open character menu? If not, you should. It saved my ass so many times. I don't know that I did. I do. Let's have to do that. Oh yeah, Devils aren't having a great year. When I got Skyrim, I played through, and then I was like, oh, that was cool, that was fun, really cool. And then I immediately was like, well, I'd like to try a different way of playing, and I built a new game. I was like gonna have a second playthrough, and I was like, oh, this is really boring, because you can kind of do everything and this is like a game design thing. I just felt like in the Bethesda game design philosophy, you can do everything in a single playthrough that just never ends. There was really no path or course of action that I had not taken in my first playthrough that I was really interested in exploring in like a second playthrough. It just kind of bored me. So I haven't played this since it came out, really. I have a friend who's like pretty regularly doing different Skyrim playthroughs, and I'm just like, what is interesting about it? This has been fun. I like it because the way that we're doing this, it makes it really good for streaming, because I can do this and pay attention to you guys, and we can chat and hang out, and it's cool. I'm enjoying, like, Doom 2016 is a much more fun game for me. I really enjoy that, but like it's tough to stream. It's not the best for talking to the chat. Yeah, I mean, I don't ever need to 100%, right, though. Like, there's always going to be things I'm not going to see in a game, and that's fine. Where the hell is the entrance to this town? I know I've had problems with this. No, I haven't modded it. Maybe we should. If you guys DM my Twitter a list of the mods I need to install that won't involve creating a new save through the game. Left Gregorny? Left Gregorny. Oh, left? Like this a ways? Alright. I think I've had this problem. I feel like I had this problem when I was on PlayStation. Nernroot. Singing herb. Sure. I could install some mods. I am running no mods. The mods they'll send you. Seriously, send me the mods. Send me a list. If you have a list of must-have mods, I'll run them. I'm always interested in things that don't really affect gameplay, like that just are graphical improvements and quality of life, stuff like that. Typically, like on New Vegas, that I have a whole mod list I run, and a lot of it's like making the game harder. I'm not invested enough in Skyrim to really want to do that, to be honest, but maybe. I would certainly install any graphical mods, because I have a ridiculous monster of a computer over here that is not breaking a sweat on Ultra, so I'm sure we could push this way harder if we wanted to. Ordinator changes magic and skills. That's interesting. Sky UI is a must. I'm telling you guys, though, I'm not going to see this because I can't see this chat after I quit streaming. So you have to DM them to me on Twitter or something, okay? I'm always suspicious of those like entirely new game mods. Always. I guess I should check one out. But here's the thing. I don't know. I feel weird about checking that out on Twitch because it's a labor of love, and I'm gonna probably judge it very harshly. And to do that in public on Twitch is just cruel and mean. It's not like this was a you know. No, actually, my editing PC does not double as a gaming computer. I was sponsored. My editing PC is a piece of junk. It's not a PC at all. It's not a piece of junk at all. It's perfect. It's exactly what I need it to be. It's an iMac I bought in 2015, and my streaming box is an iMac I bought in 2011. So I've done it before, but I'm not going to do it today. Where I flip the camera around, and you can see that I've got iMac for editing here, and then it shares a monitor here that is the gaming connected to the gaming machine, which is way over here on like a 30-foot cable. I have it on the other side of the room, basically. But it's sponsored by Ironside. It's a monster computer. Stats are below in the doobly blue. And then the streaming box is up here. It's the 2011 iMac. It's higher above the other computers. So I've got this like 3-monitor ridiculous system here. Which is great because when the editing computer is exporting, I can still play games and stuff like that. If it was the same computer, that would be a pain in the ass. You buy the house here, right? If you want to buy the house, you got to talk to this guy to buy the house.
Honored to see you again, my thing.
Shut up.
It seems our enemies have no end of
I don't want to talk to you at all.
saboteurs and assassins to send against us.
Who do I talk to? I got to talk to the Jarl, buy a house? Yeah, just take your stuff. I don't care. Did the mic cut out again? Yeah, I see. I'm still seeing levels. I got no problem here from microphone to computer. If the audio's cutting out, I think it's a stream. Interesting. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I watched the first episode of The Expanse. I'm not into it. I am the guy from YouTube and Fantastic Beasts. Where's Proventus? Where's Proventus, this person I'm supposed to talk to?
Trouble? I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an
Yes, I hate everything. I'll tell you guys a secret. I actually registered the domain moviehater.com. And I was going to do movie reviews on there anonymously, but I decided against it for a couple of reasons. Because I thought it'd be funny. But, check the Cloud District forum. Squirrely looking bald dude. Alright. That was just your PC. Well, there you go. Alright, well in the meantime, let's go do some... We'll buy the house. First we're going to do some alchemy stuff. Taste some ingredients that I think we haven't tasted yet. Just checking. Oh. Okay. Wheat. Greg hates games as the Twitch channel. Not a bad idea. It'd be a pain in the ass to have to rename it. I don't think I need to rename it. I think that I can create a graphic that just like announces, this is the Greg Hates Games stream. It'd be like a show intro. What's up, Katana Groove? What is up? Alright. Can I put more ingredients into it? No, 3, right? Ready to push and restore magicka. What? No, I want to make it... Okay. That's weird. not what we wanted to do. We want to damage health. Damage health. Damage health. Ooh. It's a good one. Yeah, I'm not probably going to play any more Fallout 4. I'm just not that into it. It's just not really for me, honestly. I gotta say, guys, like, this is basically the same problem I have with most television, like The Expanse. I feel like the voice acting in the game is of a very over-dramatic... It doesn't seem authentic or real. It doesn't draw me in. It kind of actually draws me out. It all makes it feel like this isn't happening. Like, this, it just destroys my suspension of disbelief, which makes it really hard to get invested. I feel like we've done all of these combos, so... Try one more. And, like, that's the same problem I have with most television and movies, is that, you know, hey, this is really hard to care about, actually. enchantment and a soul gem. I don't know how enchantments work. Yeah. I guess I have to disenchant stuff. That's all you have to do. I think I can disenchant. Sure. Well, I don't know. If we learn the enchantment, we can make more of that, right? Alright. I like them better. I like them better when you don't have the, But I have a soul gem, don't I? Oh. I have a petty soul gem. Item. Oh, I see. I see. I see. See, like, this is my point, though, is it, like... Basically, like, okay, cool, now I'm a wizard. Now I'm an enchanter. Like, I have to be... if I want to have the good equipment, I guess I better be an enchanter, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah, making this thing to a lightning bow would be fucking awesome, wouldn't it? Can I not enchant my armor? I wonder why I can't enchant my armor.
Decent enchantment, but keep studying. You've only scratched the surface.
Apparel? 1%. Alright. Is there a place in this room where I can steal this guy's stole gems? I'm sure he's got a whole stack of them somewhere around here. I thought I had stolen a ton of soul gems. I guess not. He said that from bed. A decent enchantment, but you know, keep going. I can steal the shirt off of his back. I had a lot more soul gems just lying around, but alright, whatever. We'll find more soul gems. Then you have to like get into soul stealing. It's such a pain in the fucking ass. I should remember that. Alright, we gotta... I just want to find this dude, buy this property, and then we're gonna get out of here. Call it a night. Any soul gems in the kitchen? Just stacked up. I don't know how much of a traction you're going to get out of it on your liqueurs, but certainly on your wines, fortified wines, that kind of thing, yeah. Oh, double enchanting, yeah. I remember that, that's right. That was... Alright, where... So you guys said the Cloud District to find this jerk? So I can buy this house, because we do want to buy this house. Is he at the bar, maybe? Proper Sparrow, Prosper,
Take a seat and get the cold out.
Proparlo, Uthgerd, Simir. Shameful is what it is. Kale. Where is this jerk? Go to where the power is. Preventus. You guys think he's in the Jarl's Hall? Because somebody said he was going to be in the Cloud District, whatever the hell that means. Okay. Good. Good. Alright, we'll go up to the Jarl's Hall. Where is that? How can I gotta go this way. Well, he better wake up. Better wake the fuck up. I didn't... You imagine how fucking obnoxious it would be if everywhere you went, the cops had something to say to you? Pants, huh? Nah, prefer a kilt. Ooh, shirt. Good shirt there. Like that key ring. Used to have a key ring. Not anymore, man. All about the lanyard these days. Carry on, citizen. Why are these people... Those pants got pockets? Nice. Easily batchable Spirit 40 options. I like Manhattan batched. I like Old Fashions batched pretty well, actually. They could have just crawled out of the ground. I'm pretty sure that guy just crawled out of the ground, right?
I am your sword and your shield.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Very well. Just let me know.
Wait a second. Somebody told me that it was going to cost me 1,500 gold. Why is it so expensive? How much money do I have? 3,000? Alright, we gotta go steal 2,000 gold. I'm gonna steal it from you.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Oh, cool. An iron sword. Alright, that's 9 gold. Only need 1,992 more. Is that like a dwarvish sword? I don't think it counts as stealing. Where does this guy keep the riches? Oh my god. They need the 5,000 gold to pay off their gambling debts? Like, where's the money? I haven't played 40k in so long. Oh, I suppose I could sell the dragon scales and stuff, right? I have that. That's valuable.
Everything all right?
Yeah, it's fine. Aye. What's the invisible chest? Oh, there we go. Something. His ragged robes for when he goes slumming.
Careful if you cross the river to the east. Old Hajvar Iron Hand and his brigands are holed up in that cave. White River Watch.
I mean, the funny thing is that for some reason I own all of this. None of this is considered stealing. So, figure that one out. They just like me that much. Oh, shit. That was the one thing that was stealing. That's fancy-ass potion. I think it's in Fallout 2 or maybe Fallout 1. There's like one of the towns, like just because they had to put the inventory for all the shops in town, like physically had to be stored somewhere. I don't know, it's really weird, but basically if you can like follow the map around this weird spot and then there's like a couple of chests out behind the town and like everything in the shops is in there. I don't know what that means. I enjoy Skyrim because I'm playing it very uninvested.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
That would be Broken Hills, I think. Or Reading, possibly. Well, it's been nice. Okay. Where's Wizard Boy? Hey, wait a second. Oh, children.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Fear not. Come dragon or giant, will be with you.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostility.
What you got for sale?
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Shut up. He has so little money. Ugh. I don't get it. I have... Oh, they're empty. Right. You have to fill them. That's what it is. And you will not purchase... You can't sell the dragon parts? That's pretty annoying.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winter.
Riding in the field of our own corruption.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Yes.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Trouble? Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's for sale, my friend. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Everybody's so fucking poor, man.
Do come back.
Yeah, I do know you need a fence sometimes. You want the house to fill with stuff.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need.
We've done it. We've bought a house. What I want to do is buy the house and then pickpocket my 5,000 gold back. Will the game let me do that? Or does the gold somehow get destroyed?
We are the children of man.
Where's Baldman?
Father says
I
I'm
serve
too young
Jarl
to
Bald. The house I mentioned earlier is still available if you... Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach. You can't hide from me. Can't hide from me. Don't leave here alive.
I gotta get back to base. Can't touch me when I'm at base. That's how Manhunt works. have not tried Torment Ties in Numenaria. You can upgrade this place, right? That's why it sucks right now. You put stuff in.
In the name of the Jarl, by order of the Jarl, stop right there. Oh, forgive me. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
What a lovely home. Does it have a box? Good. It's a bed in a box. This is all we need. It's weird it wasn't showing up before. What? Alright. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. This has been fantastic. We got a hair light working now, which is cool. Look at that. You see no hair light. Hair light. It's important to have a hair light. And we played some Skyrim. If you guys shoot me some DMs on Twitter with a list of the mods you all think I need to have, I will probably have them installed the next time I get on here. Maybe. I don't want to break my save game. I'm having fun with Murder Cat. But I got to bounce out of here for a little while. I'll be back tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Tomorrow we should be in the bar. Thanks for hanging out with me. Will I be back later tonight? Maybe. Anything's possible. Actually, tomorrow I think I'm not... I think tomorrow I gotta go to my kid's swimming class at 10 in the morning. So I probably will be canceling tomorrow's stream, actually. Alright, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out and subscribing and everything. And all of the cheers and the stuff. I really am extremely appreciative. I don't know how to sound like I am. I'm shitty at it. But thank you guys, really, a ton. I'll be back as soon as I can be.